Canada was growing, and in spite of all adversity, Canada was destined to continue its growth. Why? Possibly because Canada was a dream for freedom-loving people then, as it is today.
When I was a kid, the outdoors was my playground. Rivers, mountains, endless skies. Back then, no one cared how you looked or what you did. It was just you and the wild. 20 years, multiple degrees, and a multi-million-dollar business later, life is a lot more complicated. I've been dubbed a Scarlet Woman, with rules on how I should be, what I should do, placed on and around me, usually by those who secretly fuel my industry, unbeknown to their partners and colleagues. Expectations, cages. I am not universal fit. I wanted to show off more of my world for some time, only holding off due to lack of free time and self-doubt. I want to do things my way, embrace every part of who I am, break free from the stigma. So, this is it. The breakout.
That was the CBC's Jessica Singer speaking with Bridget Canning and John Weir, the owners of a very photogenic and swoon-worthy diva white cat named Murphy.
One of the first things I wanted to show you was my love for fishing, a childhood favorite. There was always something about the dance of the line, the patience, the sudden thrill of the catch, its simplicity. So I decided to start this journey in Vancouver, Canada, not far from Squamish Valley, a place known for its pristine rivers and abundant fish. It's the perfect place to reconnect with old passions. It's the perfect place to start this new chapter. Whenever I go to a new location, I love booking guided fishing trips. The locals always have the best advice, and they always give their favorite fishing spots and activities. We're getting picked up at one of the small marinas by our guide, and we're off for our first fishing day on his boat. My goal today is to catch something big enough to cook myself a dinner, but I don't want to put too much pressure on myself, so my real goal is to learn a little bit about the area with the help of our guide, and to catch a few salmon and take some photos. That was amazing. It was absolutely beautiful. We started off and we headed out maybe 15 minutes out on the ocean. It took us a while. We caught a couple, but it was a little slow. But then we found like another spot and got a lot of good stuff. It was so nice. It was very relaxing too, and I think I got really lucky today having a really nice, sunny, and still kind of warm day. Ooh. So the sun is gonna set in like a couple hours. I think there's time for a little hot tub moment.
Good luck with your surfing.
Yeah, thank you. I'll try and we'll see what happens.
Yeah.
Okay, so now I'm freezing and I kind of want to have a hot chocolate. So it's gonna be time for a little hot tub moment. If it's working, I didn't check if it's working yet. And a hot chocolate. And I'm gonna plan tomorrow's fishing adventure, going for a little fly fishing adventure. I'm so tired. The traveling really got to me. I've been yawning all day, but like not because I'm bored, just because I'm so tired. But it's in like a good way. Ooh. This little town is so cute. After a long fishing day, hot tubs are the best and my favorite way to warm up. Obviously, I could just go and take a shower or a bath, but there's just something so peaceful about warming up and relaxing outdoors. In the house I'm staying this week, there is a hot tub hidden in the forest, so it feels extra magical. I'm also realizing that the travel day I had yesterday is finally catching up to me. It's only 5 p.m., but I'm so tired already. So my plan is just to relax here for a bit and then take a shower and order in some dinner. I need to get a lot of rest because tomorrow I'm off fly fishing, and this is when the real action will begin.
Amidst the whispering pines and towering peaks, she found an unspoken truth. The wild had become a part of her, a world she could not and would not leave behind.
I've been fishing my whole life, but I only recently started my journey in fly fishing. I'll be honest, I think I much prefer it. It feels a lot more like a sport, and I always love needing to improve and perfect my skills. I decided to go fishing alone for my first day to get some practice in with my fly fishing rod. I'm headed up north into Squamish. There's a lot of beautiful rivers with apparently a lot of trout and salmon. Around this time of year, salmon fishing usually slows down a bit, but I'm hoping to get lucky. Okay, so I got here a 8-weight Orvis Clearwater fly fishing rod. I put here a weighted line with a fluorocarbon lead over here. And then I have a pink, I'll just put this in the water a little bit. I want to show you my pink fly. It's so cute. Let's see if this brings me luck. So, got ourselves a nice bull trout here. I'll give you a little close up. Pretty decent size. I'm gonna let's see him swim away. Oh. Well, oh, that was very graceful.
The annual salmon run for all species of Pacific salmon is one of the most important ecological events of the year out here. Salmon are considered a true keystone species where they are essential to the activities of dozens of other animals. Their run coincides with the fall to winter behavioral changes of many animals such as grizzly bears, bald eagles, and the wolf population. This cycle is not only important for other animals, but also a key aspect for the native populations who lived on these lands for thousands of years, as well as important fishing tourism events for the local communities.
It's now the second fly fishing day. I'm with my guide, and I'm so excited because he knows exactly where to take us, and he has a lot of little tricks to improve our technique with fly fishing. We have about 3 to 4 fishing spots in mind, and we will test each of them out until we find the perfect one. The best fishing spots sometimes require a bit of hiking, but it's definitely worth the effort. As we enter the forest and we start hiking up, we can smell that a bear was there not too long ago. It smells pretty strong. We also spotted a few wolf tracks and a carcass, which doesn't seem to be super fresh, so it's a good sign for us. But now we're headed to our second fishing option. We are going pretty close to a grizzly bear's den. So we have our bear spray just in case. There's a couple elk and black bear tracks, so we're not too worried, but last week the guide had an encounter with the grizzly bear. So we're just gonna hope that he's now hibernating.
In mid-November, as the seasons change, the days get shorter and colder. A lot of the wildlife starts to get ready for the cold. The colorful fall leaves are almost all gone. The bears started hibernating a few weeks ago, and river fishing season is almost close to an end. It's getting to that time of year where I just want to get cozy and keep warm before the snow comes in. The seasons changing and winter approaching is a reminder that sometimes it's good to slow things down and take time for yourself and leave room for some rest. If you want to see this side of me, join me on this adventure. I've got a lot planned, and I think we're gonna have a great time. See you again soon. Isla.
One thing was for sure. She emerged from those woods a different woman.